Hello, overwhelmed moms. Welcome to my series that I'm going to be doing starting this week. And it is the Summer Survival Series for overwhelmed moms because I know how crazy summer can be between vacations being planned, kids being off from school. There are so many things going on, even though we all usually love having the summer months, but it can be very overwhelming for us. And so I wanted to make sure that we covered some things that happen or some ways to help you in the summer months. So again, this is Summer Survival Series for overwhelmed moms. And our first one is why vacation didn't help mom. So before we begin, grab your favorite beverage. Today, mine is a loaded tea from the nutrition shop. It's full of, some extra vitamins, hydration, lots of things that I like to drink. So grab your favorite beverage and let's get started. So, how many of you have come home from a vacation and thought, I need a vacation from my vacation? Put in the comments if this sounds like something you have said before. So you've spent months planning this wonderful vacation. You have packed all the bags. You made sure everyone had what they needed. You went on the vacation. You created memories. You took the pictures. You spent all the money. And somehow, after all of that, you came home feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and already behind. If you've ever felt that way, this video is for you. And I can totally tell you, I have felt that way as well. And so today we're going to talk about something many moms experience, but we very rarely discuss it. So why vacation doesn't always leave us feeling rested and what are we going to do about it? And here's the most important thing I want you to hear right away, that I want you to hear. There's nothing wrong with you for thinking that you need a vacation from your vacation. It's not that you're ungrateful that you had this vacation. You're carrying more than what you realize. And so let's talk about it. Many of us, so again, welcome to Calm Mom Conversations. This is the Summer Survival Series. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you can have all of the updates in regards to this series and all the other videos that I, place onto this channel. And I'm Stacy Johnson. I am a resilience and momentum specialist that help overwhelmed moms find that calm instead of chaos and build financial freedom without spending more time and money finding that financial time, freedom, and calm. So, again, welcome to Calm Mom Conversations. So, many of us have this belief that vacation is supposed to magically fix everything, right? We think once I get away, I'll finally relax. Once I get away, I'll feel like myself again. I'll come back refreshed and ready to tackle life. But what often happens is we leave our house physically, but we take our mental load with us. As moms, we don't stop thinking. We're thinking about reservations, transportation, sunscreen, snacks, schedules, budgets, safety, everyone's happiness, even while we're supposed to be relaxing. Our nervous system never fully gets the message that it's safe to rest because we're still managing, we're still planning, we're still anticipating, we're still carrying responsibility. The location changed, but the mental load didn't. One thing I've learned from working with overwhelmed moms and from myself is this. Most of the stress isn't what's physically going on, it's what we're mentally carrying. Think about vacation. Who usually remembers? The medications, the chargers, the reservations, maybe planning the excursions or the activities that you're going to do on vacation, getting the tickets, booking the hotels or the actual vacation itself, sunscreen, you know, anything else that people might forget. Moms are remembering to do. And even when everyone is helping, many moms still carry the role of emotional manager. You're making sure everyone is having fun. You're adjusting plans. You're solving the problems. You're preventing meltdowns. You're coordinating personalities. And that is an important job. But it is still work. So when you come home exhausted, it isn't because you didn't relax, it's because your brain never completely clocked out. And so sometimes the return home feels so hard. And let's talk about this part that nobody warns us about. It's the coming home. Because the hardest part about vacation is the returning. You walk in the door and you immediately see the laundry that you've all brought home from the vacation, the piles of the mail, the groceries that you now have to go buy so that you have a full refrigerator, maybe your work schedule, maybe the appointments that are set up for the week when you come back, the activities that your kids might be involved in, all the responsibilities. And suddenly your brain shifts from vacation mode to survival mode almost instantly. It's like going from 20 miles per hour to 90 miles per hour with no transition lane. No wonder so many moms feel irritable, emotional, or overwhelmed after returning home. Your nervous system isn't trying to process this major shift, and you're expecting yourself to immediately perform at full capacity. So let's talk about something else, the guilt. Sometimes moms come home thinking, I shouldn't feel stressed. We just had a wonderful trip. I should be grateful. You can be grateful and overwhelmed. You can appreciate the experiences and still feel exhausted. Those things can exist together. One doesn't cancel out the other. Being thankful doesn't mean you're not tired. Being blessed doesn't mean you're not human. Giving yourself permission to feel both is incredibly important. One thing I've noticed in my own life is that transitions are often harder than the actual event. Sometimes the stress isn't the vacation, it's shifting from one version of life back into another. And if you're already someone who tends to overthink, carry responsibility, or stay in the go mode, the transition home can feel very overwhelming when you come home back from vacation. Many moms immediately start trying to catch up. They want to unpack everything, clean everything, respond to every email, get completely organized, all in one day. And that creates even more pressure. And I'm going to be honest, I just returned from vacation and I did all of those things. I made sure that my suitcases were unpacked last night. I made sure the house was clean today. I went to the grocery store. So I totally get that we get in this kind of habit or routine of doing this, and we create that own pressure. The one thing though I have been able to do is recognize that I did all those things, but I also encourage moms to create that, what I call that vacation recovery day. And that's what I did today in some fashion because I didn't have anything work related either today. So, and it's not like another vacation day. It means giving yourself permission to transition. So maybe the laundry doesn't get all done immediately. And that is one thing that I did do. I didn't make sure that so I still have laundry to do tonight. That's okay. Or it's going to be there tomorrow. Maybe the house isn't perfect. Maybe dinner is simple. And tonight, dinner is going to be very simple. Maybe your only goal is settling back in. Imagine how different it would feel if your goal wasn't catching up. Imagine if your goal was simply reconnecting with your home, your routine, your family. That shift can change a lot of things for you. When overwhelm starts creeping in after vacation, I want you to ask yourself one question. What actually needs my attention today? Not for the week, not for the rest of the month, not every task on your to-do list, just for today. Because when you're stressed, your brain tends to lump everything together. Laundry becomes everything's a mess. One email becomes, I'm so behind. One responsibility becomes, I'm going to never catch up. See how your brain creates this perception by the words we use. Everything's a mess. I'm so behind. Those words creates this perception of overwhelmed. So our thoughts and what we say to ourselves can create this more intensive feeling. But when we narrow our focus down to what needs to happen today, we calm our nervous system. We create that clarity. And clarity creates momentum. So we've talked about momentum, and you can go back to the other videos where I've talked about momentum in this channel, because momentum isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the next right thing. So after vacation, your momentum might simply look like one load of laundry, one grocery order, one walk outside, maybe even an early bedtime. That's enough. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to make up for being away. Small, consistent action creates progress. So don't panic. And here's what else I've learned. Many moms, including myself, don't actually need another vacation. What we need is a life that feels less overwhelming when we return home. Because if everyday life constantly feels like survival mode, no vacation is long enough. We need moments of regulation, moments of support, moments of peace. not once a year on our vacation, but regularly. The goal isn't escaping our life. The goal is creating a life we don't constantly need to escape from. So if you've recently come back from vacation, let me know in the comments where you've gone. I just went to Europe and it was a wonderful, I have so many memories. And let me know if you felt overwhelmed when you came back. And I can tell you that this probably was the first time that I did not feel overwhelmed when I got back because I did give myself this recovery day. Like I said, dinner's going to be simple tonight. There's laundry that still needs to be done, but I didn't go and, check all of my emails. I sorted mail last night when I got home to what was junk and what was necessary for me to take care of. And I looked at what needed to be done today. So take that breath. You do not need to catch up on everything when you come back from vacation. Choose your next right step. Give yourself permission to transition slowly. The memories you create matter. The connection you build on vacation matters. And your peace matters too. So, again, make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I've got this wonderful summer survival series scheduled for you. And I would love for you to be able to, make sure you are creating that calm nervous system and create momentum without burnout. So make sure you subscribe to Calm Mom Conversations because calm isn't something you're born with. It's something you do need to practice. So I will catch you next week for the summer mental load nobody talks about. And if you are a woman that is you are already have an online business and are looking to learn more ways to create that earning and receiving with ease, check out my link in the description to building that income with ease. Or if you're a woman that is looking to create more time and financial freedom, click that link because both of those options of if you already have an online business and you're looking to continue to grow it, or if you're looking at creating more time and financial freedom, that link will help you create that. I've been involved in that community and it is helping me build another stream of income on top of my coaching and therapy business. And I'm creating it with ease. So I'm able to go on these vacations and, enjoy making memories and not having to worry about where the money is coming from. So again, thank you for being in Calm Mom Conversations. And we will talk to you next week during our next Summer Survivals series.